As part of his nationwide tour to military installations, the Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Mahmoud Ocham, has visited the Kerr Ayip border post, one of the key entry points between the Gambia and Senegal. The visit aimed to gather first-hand insight into security operations along the border. During the tour, both Gambian and Senegalese security personnel praised their strong bilateral cooperation, highlighting that the joint efforts have eased their operational challenges significantly.
The complexity of the borders in discharging our function is being communicated over and over. We have been receiving trains from both the police, the immigration, and the cooperation remains stronger than ever. And this is no other factor except the cooperation that the heads have been calling for. I have never received by far any heads who arrives here at the border without calling for cooperation. And this is a commitment that those on the ground are attaching themselves to. The officers here on the ground are not behind news. We are tuning ourselves.
dëgg yàlla côté coopération matal nañ te dañuy def délégation chaque année ñëw teew fa mu rafet lool mu nekk ñun ci biir ñun frontière la mais ñaari peuple yëpp benn la ñun xam nañ loolu.
Local leadership also weigh in on the progress. Aliou Biti, the alcalde of Kerr Ayip, commended the seamless collaboration between the two countries, noting its positive impact on peace and order in the border community.
fii koo gis mu ngi nelaw guddi ba yeewu sécurité bi moo tax loolu am man gis naa seen taxawaay muy Gambia muy Sénégal fu ma leen soxla less than 5 minutes dinañ ñëw report taxaw def ci luñ ci war a def ba pare am may neen civilian yu nekk si dëkk bi si tund bi may neen leen jàmm ñu ngi ñoo jàppale si both sides.
The cooperation between Gambian and Senegalese forces not only strengthens border control but also fosters trust and mutual support in managing cross-border movement, trade and security threats. In his remarks, Lieutenant General Cham described the security relationship as significant and urged for heightened vigilance around border posts to deter criminal activity and safeguard lives and properties.
I think the purpose of a border is to open corridors to prosperity, corridors to security, and corridors to understanding and cultural exchange. And it is also those corridors that the good people will use, and also the same corridors that those who do not wish well for our societies will use. We are facing a lot of security challenges in Africa, especially up north. We have this issue of terrorism. And most of the time, those terrorists are invisible enemies. So we will urge for continued vigilance for those of you who are in the border to make sure that whilst you facilitate, the free movement of goods and persons, you are also making sure that due diligence is not neglected to the detriment of our national security.
Lieutenant General Cham also called on the public to collaborate with security forces in maintaining peace and enforcing the law. Reporting for N24 News, I am Basiruka.